Women's Education Society's Srimati Manorama Bai Mundle College of Architecture was established in the year 1992. Since then, it was realized that study tours hold an important position in experiential learning. Every year, 7 semester students are taken for study tours with a specific urban issue which is addressed as a design studio project. This year, with the theme of port cities, our search took us to Cochin, Vizag, and Hong Kong. After 12 hours of long wait, we finally landed on one of the world's best international airports. Hong Kong is a busy city of 8 million inhabitants with highly efficient multimodal transport system of the biggest airport, the convenient ferry transport and the busiest port. The Hong Kong port is located by the South China Sea. A key factor in the economic development of Hong Kong, the natural shelters and deep waters of Victoria Harbour provide an ideal condition for berthing and handling of all types of vessels. With the intention of studying the architecture of this port city, we mainly focused on the high-rises, the Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Centre, and the Innovation Tower.
To know this world city better, we started by visiting its highest point, the Peak, which is a hill at 1700 feet above sea level. We rode a funicular to the top to enjoy a spectacular 180-degree view of skyscrapers, surrounding hills and sea, all in a single frame, from astonishing angles which are difficult to imagine. Our tour guide Gary introduced us to varied geographical divisions of this part of China, as well as he pointed out some iconic structures.
Meters here. The highest point is 552, which is we cannot go to that 552 because it's already occupied by the telecommunications setup, the high voltage cable, the towers and everything. Okay, this is almost the highest point.
The entire city in itself is a piece of architecture. When Hong Kong understood its lack of space, it decided to look up, resulting in the creation of one of the best skylines in the world. The freeway link nearby islands. Overhead bridges connect the important buildings. Well-planned tunnels facilitate to get across the harbour, yet every high-rise seems to stand out with a distinct impression of its own.
Again, this building also apply what we call the feng shui element, because these three banks are actually also competing to each other by their business.
A visit to Financial Central gave us an insight to grandeur and efficacy with which these structures have been planned and executed. It is only when one stands amidst these soaring heights that one realizes how high the buildings actually are. As the night falls, the majestic skylines of Hong Kong can be witnessed standing across Victoria Harbour. engaging people in a brilliant sound and light show called Symphony of Lights. On walkway across the harbour, the Avenue of Stars honors the celebrities with their own star of fame.
A person overlooking the city from the peak can never miss out on the Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Centre, another highlight of our unforgettable tour.
In all these buildings, we can go to one building and do the retail study. That we can do for convention center, because that is a typology which otherwise the state of art that it has here, we will not find at least in Nagpur or in the vicinity.
Plan depicts a bird with open wings ready for its launch. In 1997, Great Britain handed over Hong Kong to the People's Republic of China, justifying its elevation as now the turtle is slowly going back to the sea, meaning Hong Kong is going back to its motherland. A structure of 90s by architect Larry Altmans, the HKCEC is the second largest convention center, holding the largest glass curtains of its time, overlooking the Victoria Harbour on 3 sides. Strolling through the serene interiors around, we learned a lot about materials and technology and about the great engineering finesse that it holds. The glass curtain walls promise to stay the same for another centennial ocularly.
ऊपर में बाहर निकल रहा है ये जो तुमने कल लाइट शो देखा होगा वो सब एलईडी लाइट्स उसके अंदर में लगी है
Then came the climax of our tour, the Innovation Tower. Zaha Hadid's masterpiece stands alone, aloof and bold.
Service areas, this is the fire escape, and if we cut the section from here, this is what we are going to see. This is the ground level, this is the staircase. We'll know the building only if we understand these two sections. The entire building is revealed only through sections.
Other than the architecture, are always going to support you to become an architect. Trust me, those all the things like what she said, that she's a dramatist, somebody is a singer, somebody has lot of other activities. Everything which you have other than the architecture will always support you to become a good architect.
Which appeared an alien amidst human race, comparable to nothing in its vicinity. The elevation might be a nightmare for any design student. An RCC shear wall, inclined at 60 degrees. A structure which looks like it is defying gravity. Nowhere to start and nowhere to end. But the moment you enter the building, through its cave-like entrance, this structure welcomes you with utmost warmth. One can walk through the entire college alone, observing the activities going around, above and below, and reaching a space where you find yourself discussing ideas and issues with similar people, the focal point of innovation. A 4-floor steep escalator takes you up from the double-heighted atrium, perhaps the only space where scale has been defied. The upper floors are where one gets the realization of perfect human scale. For a city like Hong Kong, where one strives to take the structure to unattainable heights. Zaha Hadid created a 14-floored sculpture which gains attention effortlessly. Neither too comprehensive nor too precise.
Each and every experience was so thrilling and amazing that we'll cherish these memories throughout our lives.
And then reaching the Hong Kong airport, like landing on the Hong Kong airport is also a different experience. Everybody should have it. It's like landing on water.
The most important structure of our trip and the most awaited one by the legendary architect Zaha Hadid. It actually changed our design outlook.
我会加倍努力，好好对你永远不改变。不管路有多么远，一定会让它实现。我会轻轻在你耳边对你说。